Welcome back to Penguins on Air, the show made for EOC students by EOC students. We're back with episode 4. Our dedicated penguins have been hard at work for the past weeks to bring you another episode filled with creativity and a spotlight on one of our hardworking students.
In today's episode, we'll start by sliding into Echoes from the Ice, where we sat down with one of our own, Atlas McCrosty, to speak with him about his music. Continuing on, we'll dive deeper into one of our amazing clubs before going back in time to Ice Age, where we'll sit down with Atlas again to talk about his senior project. Let's slide in.
We're back with Echoes from the Ice, where we take a weekly look through the music that echoes through the structures of EOC. This week, we'll be speaking with Atlas McCrosty about his music and why he loves it. Music isn't something that is just easily made. There's a lot of aspects and emotions that can go into it. Atlas uses music as a way to express his feelings and his wide range of creativity. It gives him an outlet for when he can't express it any other way.
My name is Atlas McCrosty. My advisory is Michaela's advisory. Honestly, it's just probably the way I grew up. My parents would listen to a lot of music when I was a kid. And everyone on my dad's side of the family they're in like a family band. So when I was younger, before I kind of cut off my dad's family, I was like, oh, I want to be a part of that band. It didn't work out, but it's just been like something I've always liked as a little kid. I play guitar and I sing for the most part. It almost helps me think better. It helps calm me down if I'm having like a rough day. Also, writing songs helps just get my feelings out in words, like with things that I just have trouble putting into words. I can always write a song or play a song, and it gets it out in a way that words never could. I've been playing guitar since I want to say 5th grade. Honestly, with guitar, bar chords. I hate bar chords with my whole existence. My fingers don't always cooperate with me, and a lot of the songs I like to play use bar chords. I have a Facebook that I've been meaning to kind of promote my music on, because I'm hoping to release a cover album before the end of the year. So look out for that if I actually get it done in time. But my Facebook is just Atlas McCrosty. Same as my name, and I also will try to post events that I might be playing at, even though they're all going to be in Bemidji, so I'm not sure but any Bemidji Advisions goers, if you are ever interested in something, I tend to go to the Headwaters open mic. It's first Friday, and then I'm trying to start going to the Bridges Pub open mic, because that is a little less child-friendly, which means I can play my originals there, because my originals tend to talk about more heavy stuff, or things that might not necessarily be the most appropriate for a family-friendly gig. Favorites currently are probably Neutral Milk Hotel and Car Seat Headrest. Those are two bands that kind of got me through a lot of really, tough times in the past few years. But in general, bands that mean a lot to me that I might not necessarily listen to that much anymore, probably Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots, because those are also two bands that kind of helped me get through a lot of stuff I went through back in middle school. Because middle school was tough for me, same with 5th grade. Those were two bands that kind of helped keep me going, helped me, not kind of go off my rocker.
Now we dive into one of our incredible EOC clubs. Today we're talking about Gaming Club, a place where you get to hang out with other penguins who enjoy gaming just as much as you do.
Looking for a place to relax, laugh, and maybe accuse your friends of being very suspicious? That's where Gaming Club comes in. Led by
Jonathan Baylog. I am the leader of the Gaming Club.
Gaming Club is all about hanging out, playing video games, and having fun together.
With this club, it is basically just a time to hang, play some video games. We play mostly Among Us.
We're convincing everyone it wasn't me is practically an art form. What's your favorite part about being involved in this club?
Well, all the people that join. It's really nice to have people joining and just having fun.
Gaming Club is perfect for gamers, casual players, or anyone who just wants a fun way to unwind after advisory. Even if you're unsure, come for the humor, stay for the laughs, and maybe leave with new inside jokes. Can students get involved or find more information to try?
Baylog at advisionsoffcampus.org. Get a hold of me or Noah, and we'll get you in.
Meetings are now Fridays at 9:30 after advisory in Noah's room. Grab a controller, grab a seat, and check out Gaming Club.
Next, we slide back in time to Ice Age, where we sat back down with Atlas to talk about his senior project and why it means so much to him. His project about the psychology of addiction is very personal and important to him as it relates to life experiences he's had with many family members. He doesn't let that stop him, but instead uses it to fuel himself to work harder on this project and in the future go into this field so he can help others dealing with addiction.
My name is Atlas. I'm in Michaela's advisory. So my senior project is on addiction psychology. So as I've grown up with just like seeing addiction in my family and in my family friends and stuff like that, I've lost family members, not to death per se, but just because I didn't want to be like, it was just too hard to be around them. They didn't want to get help. I'm wanting to look into the reasons why some people might feel like they do that, why some people think that they, why some people choose, like, as one of the things I'll answer is why some people might choose substance over people close to them in their life, because of what happens in the brain, that kind of stuff. I'm hoping to major in psychology. I'm hoping to get a master's and become a therapist. And if I get lucky and if I get enough scholarships and stuff, I'm hoping to potentially even get a PhD and become like a public speaker. But my more realistic goal is to just get the degrees I need to become a therapist and hopefully help people. I'm hoping to specialize in trauma-based and addiction studies. So that that's kind of the main group of people that I'm hoping to help is people who've experienced trauma and people who are struggling with addiction, which can commonly be comorbid with each other. So I'm hoping to potentially do some research into that as well. I'm looking forward to just going out into the community, asking people things, getting information. I'm hoping to potentially talk to some people who run rehabilitation centers around where I live, around Bemidji. And potentially, like, if I climb that ladder enough, potentially talking to city council folks as a speaker, talking about things that we could potentially do to help combat, because Bemidji has a pretty bad addiction issue. Maybe talk to them about ways that we can try and combat that. But that's if I have the time and if I get that far, Honestly, I honestly was expecting to, I guess, get started on it earlier. I just ended up not having the time to. I expected to be a little more on track than I currently am, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out exactly like how you want it to. So I'm still pretty semi-decently on track, but I'm gonna probably have to work a little bit extra hard over the next few months because of the fact that I slipped behind a little bit. That's probably my least favorite part, is remembering to log all the time that I got down, because I don't know why. It's just really hard for me, which is really unfortunate because it's the way that the main way that you get credit here. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm not really nervous about it much at all. I mean, part of what's helpful is it's not going to be a huge room full of people. It's just going to be a handful of folks coming in. And it's something that I am really interested and passionate about. And I have a lot of plans for the slideshow. and I have a lot of plans just in general for the project. So I'm pretty excited to see how things turn out and how they fold out and whatever, I don't know, that kind of thing. Make sure that you stay on task, like for your senior year, the first part of it. Because if you end up just kind of like falling behind a little bit like I did, it's just going to make it a little more difficult to get that senior project up and running. If you have, so just like try to, I know it's hard, but try to just do it, get it done. It'll be like 20 times easier on you if you just get your work done. I don't know, I get that it's really hard though. I understand that, but yeah, that's my advice. Just try your hardest, because I definitely probably didn't try my hardest at the beginning of the year, and I stumbled behind a little bit, so.
With that, episode 4 starts to freeze over. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next time with more stories, creativity, and EOC spirit to warm up your day. Until then, keep your headphones frosty and your days penguin approved.
POA signing off.